So we're halfway through the year, and I understand some of us who had those New Year's resolutions, those goals you were trying to pursue. Most of us have not really done much about them. But what I'd like to talk about today is let us try to clean up our messes and to complete the projects we had started, complete everything you had started before you venture into looking for new goals and finding new activities and everything. You see, it is better to have 5 complete or 4 complete things that you have achieved and done than have 10 or 15 incompletes. Having so many things you have going on, but you've not really actualized anything, you're just in between things. See, before we move into the next year, how about you pick one thing and get it done and complete it? If it's a project, how about you just give yourself these 5 months remaining and be committed to getting it done, complete, finished. You see, there are just maybe 4 D's to tackle this completing things issue. First, how about if it is something that is important to you, do it. Do it right now. Do it today. Most of us had health or going to the gym as one of the New Year's resolutions. How about you do it today? If it's important, if you really meant it, if you really meant you want to start savings, how about you walk into a bank today, open a savings account? Today, how about you walk into that gym and subscribe or make that payment or do whatever they do? How about if it's important to you, do it today? Do it right now. If it's something you have to get done, it might not be a huge goal, it might be an activity you have for the day. Do it right now. If it takes less than 10 minutes to accomplish, do it right now. If it is a long-term thing, get it done with. Make a plan, make a commitment to complete that thing that is important to you. Don't have a list of 10 things you wanted to work on. Have a list of 1 thing you have accomplished. A list of 2 things you have done, completed, finished. That is the first thing. Do it. Well, if it is important, but it's not necessarily you who should do it, delegate it. Have someone else take care of it. It will be taken care of, but someone else will take care of it. It might be your goal, it might be your responsibility, it might be something you can work on, you should work on, something that needs to get done, but then someone else can help you with that. Let's say laundry, for example. But anyway, there are things you have on your plate that someone can help you with. Delegate it. Don't just keep it on your tab of things you need to get done, but then you don't get around to doing it because it is not the top priority, but it is important. Delegate it. Then the third one, which I don't really recommend, is to delay it. You see, considering our goals and everything, the New Year's resolutions, it's been delayed a long time, but then if you have priorities, you have 24 hours in a day, there are things that have to become first and there are others that have to wait. So you need to understand in your list what can wait. So you can delay it, but in delaying it, make sure you are clear on when you'll create time to do it, when you'll create time to achieve this, when you'll create time, money, effort, everything that is needed for you to accomplish whatever you are delaying. So don't just procrastinate on it. Be able to say, this is important, I cannot do it today, I cannot do it right now. How about next Monday? How about tomorrow evening? Be clear on when you want to push it to. And then lastly, dump it. Yeah. Some of the goals we've had were just out of peer pressure or any other thing, social media pressure, and they're not really going to add value, and you know it, and it's not going to change your life. The main reason why you might not be working on some of the goals is because it's not important. But you keep it at the back of your mind because somehow you think if you have it in your list, it's going to add you something. Maybe it can be starting a business because your friends are venturing into businesses. Maybe it can be about hitting the gym or any other thing. I don't know. But just because you have it on your list does not mean it's important to you. So figure out what's important and what's not. If it is not important, you just drop it. You've not worked on it for half a year. You've not done anything to move it forward. So how about you just let it go and clear your plate? The main reason why it's important for you not to add more goals in your list, not to add more things to do and to accomplish before you finish what you started, is because having incomplete things rob you of attention. The attention you need to work on your goals. At the back of your mind, you're thinking of this thing that you've always wanted to do that you've never gotten yourself to doing. Attention and energy. And space. Even if it's an equipment you need to work on and everything, it takes a lot of space, it takes a lot of energy out of you. And then the most important, once you complete it, or even if you dump it or delegate it, it clears your plate, it clears your life for new things to come in. You know, it's like if your cup is full, there's no more that you can add into it. So you first have to take out a few things so that you create space for more things, for better things. The only way that is going to happen is if you're able to set your goals, work on them, complete them, move to the next thing. So until next time, before you start pursuing newer goals and newer priorities and everything, be sure to complete one. And till that time, all the best.